He's a very unique individual. He has he's got a great gift to reach people and to touch people.
He's our mentor.
He becomes a part of your family.
Can't say enough about how passionate he is, how generous he is, and how supportive he is, and how lucky we are to have him with us. It's basically anything we need, he's there for us. So I've been around a long time, but certainly not as long as Mr. McQueen.
I think he's surprised that it's 50 years, but I'm sure there's a lot of pride that comes with it because he's lived his life in such a way that, he should be honored.
He embodies all of those attributes that we want in our teachers.
It's amazing to think of the change that education has undergone. It's enormous. The last 50 years, I think, is one of the time periods where education has changed the most. And yet he's flexed his way through it and still loves it.
He does. It's not even surprising that it's 50. I thought it'd be more. Honestly, he probably has a good 15 years left for all.
I don't think he can ever retire.
I think it's absolutely amazing that we have someone who's kind of dedicated their time in their life to children that long, and to one school in specific, to Bonetto.
Well, we are now, I've been told, celebrating your 50th year
50 years.
At the school board. Can you tell me, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's hard to visualize 50 years. I never thought of it until actually this year when I started, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's my 50th year here teaching. So I thought, oh.
50 years of entering a school and supporting kids. That's a lot of students.
So open gym at Bonetto is probably one of the most famous things about Bonetto.
Anytime after 7 o'clock, Mr. McQueen will be there, and he supervises the drop-in program.
Mr. McQueen is the first person into the building. Students come in the morning as early as 6:30, and he opens the gym and allows them to play basketball.
As you know, I do open gym here. I have for years. I really enjoy them playing together.
Mr. McQueen is a really nice guy, He wakes up really early just for us to have fun.
It's an opportunity that not many kids have.
I usually get in around 8 o'clock, sometimes 10 to 8. I've never beaten Mr. McQueen in coming to Bonetto.
But it's nice when you go down there and you visit with him in the mornings. The kids come in and say, "Good morning, Mr. McQueen, sir," and shake his hand.
And they come over and shake my hand and go about their business at playing. I just sit there and watch them and enjoy seeing them play with each other.
It means a lot, to have someone who's so unselfish to he doesn't even, he never thinks about himself first.
They're very, very loyal to him, those students and their families.
I think Archie understood before any of us the importance of children having a safe place to go.
I got in trouble a lot, grade 6, grade 7, and my parents were always being tough on me. So then I just went to open gym.
The funny thing is, Archie is not a basketball fan, but he knows the importance of that space. It's an incredible thing to see.
So I think for them, he's a constant, he's a safety, he's a security, and he provides a fun environment for them to play.
That he believed in each of them, he knew their strengths. He would sit together with them and they would set goals. Initially it started around basketball, but then those goals expanded outside of the gym into their schoolwork.
He's the guy who looks after the kids. The fact that they're still coming back years later is really a significant impact on the school.
And he loves it.
He does love it.
He loves it. That's the best part about it. He does it because he wants to be there.
Yes, all his supply work that he does, he kind of keeps track of all of it, and he donates all of that money back to the school.
Through those donations has given children an opportunity to experience things that they wouldn't normally experience.
He loves the kids. He also sees where some of our children are coming from.
His funds have helped to pay for class trips, upgrade equipment in a way that it would take years to be able to do that.
We ordered the new sign in the gym and it's awesome.
Well, for one thing, the scoreboard in the gym, which is I think 2 years old, they used to have paper scores and so on, which they bought phys ed equipment. I think they bought musical instruments and things like that. It does benefit the students.
Him seeing other people benefit from his impact on this community is all the things that he needs.
But I remember hearing about that. That's amazing. I mean, like, I could tell he would be the kind of person to donate. Like, he's so unselfish.
And a number of years ago, I thought, well, I don't need the money. I don't need the salary. And I thought, why not give it to the school? So I don't know how many years I've done it, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know how many years I've returned my salary to the school. But I have, and I do it every year, and I do it willingly, and I'm glad to do it.
And the best thing about him donating that money is very few people know it. He does it because it's the right thing to do and because other people need it more than he does.
Those funds that he was donating back to our school were for students.
And there's probably other things we don't even know about.
And that is just a small snippet of all the amazing things that he's done for our community.
Because it's what makes Mr. McQueen Mr. McQueen.
After all these years, why Bonetto? What does Bonetto mean to you?
And when I came here, a teacher said to me, she said, "These are not your kind of people." Well, it turned out that they were my kind of people. So I've been here 35 years.
Students might not know what that means, but they know who cares for them.
Archie's like everybody's best friend or everybody's kind of their grandfather, that almighty that everybody kind of looks up to, and he takes care of them. And I think that means a lot to Bonetto.
I think Archie means the world to Bonetto.
This community is much better for everything that he's done.
He's always there for us, but he's really been the backbone of Bonetto for years.
Regardless of what age you are, Archie is a mentor.
Such an incredibly difficult question to answer, because I think the bigger question is, what does Archie mean to the North End community?
I came down to Bonetto in 1984, and I stayed till I think 96. In 97 I was called back to supply, which I never thought I would see the inside of Bonetto again. Here it is, 22 years, and I've been here supplying, and that's my brief career.
He means a lot. Like, he's the heart and soul of Bonetto, I would say that. And yeah, I wouldn't be the same without him.
He is Bonetto. Bonetto isn't Bonetto without Archie. He's almost like Susan Bonetto, but he's Archie.
Hi Archie, thank you from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of the hearts of all our students. I know you've been working for HWDSB for 50 years as a permanent teacher, an occasional teacher, volunteering, and giving back in so many ways. On behalf of the board and the foundation, we want to thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McQueen. Happy 50 years.